As expected, just a week after the release of the 5th beta of iOS 27, for which we waited for 3 weeks, we now have beta 6 here, and now it's the time when we move to a weekly schedule when it comes to new iOS 27 betas. Now, even though we are quite late on the beta cycle here, this update still brings a few new features and changes to your devices, and of course is heavily focused on fixing different things and of course improving battery and performance. We're going to talk all about that in this video, but also what to expect next from Apple. But first of all, we're going to get into some of the new features and changes that you will see on your device once you install iOS 27, actually beta 6. Now, first of all, talking about the update size here, you can see it's at 1.3 gigabytes here on the iPhone 17 Pro Max. It is really interesting to see a beta of this small size. I haven't actually seen this on any of the betas of iOS 27, and it's very rarely that you see this nowadays, even on iOS 26. But it's actually really small here at 1.3. Now, the interesting thing here is the build number, 24A5418B. Ending with a B. This usually indicates that there will be only one other beta and then the RC version. Well, taking a look at the calendar and what Apple has done, I'm expecting them to release another couple of betas before the RC, but in some cases they also release another beta which will be next week, which might have a build number ending with an A, and then it will take them 2 weeks to release the RC. So it will be either one or of those scenarios. Either they release 2 different betas with the letter the same, either with a B or with an A, or they release just one more beta and then wait for 2 weeks for the RC version. Or they might surprise us and actually release iOS 27 a week early. We'll have to wait and see when they confirm the new iPhone event, and then we will know for sure when to expect this update. And now let's talk about new features and changes that you will find on your device once you have it updated to the new iOS 27 beta 6. First of all, right here we'll have a new round design for your messages drafts. So when you go to your mail and you have a draft here, you can see this part right here where it says do message. It has like a round design. Previously, this was just basically a blank space here with the new message written all over that. Now, we also have an update for the icon of the battery. You will see there that the font is a bit different and the battery is a bit more round. Like, it's probably very hard to notice it from the camera here, but having 2 devices, one on beta 5 and one on beta 6, close to one another, you will actually see the difference right there. Now, you will see more of a difference if you go under accessibility and go to text size right here, and then you use the bold text. You will notice that it will actually change the text on the battery to bold. So you can see the 63 there. Now it actually does affect the battery as well. So that's really cool. Now, what's interesting here is also with the picture-in-picture mode, when you go to the player, the bar right here where you can actually basically see the progress of the video, now it's just tinted. They have removed the liquid glass effect from it, and in my opinion, it actually looks much better this way. Of course, the other controls here will be on liquid glass, but they have removed here the liquid glass from the bar, and now it's just tinted, and it looks much better. Now, another change here, when you go to your home screen and you pull down right here to see the Siri and search, you will notice that it will actually have an animation when it will just like shrink the icons a bit and also add like a darker tint to the icons on your home screen. And the notifications have a really cool new animation. When you get now a notification, it will actually disappear on the bar that you get right here, which indicates the notifications. If you have a device on iOS 27, you know, there it shows like a bar here. Now it just shrinks the notification into that, and it looks really awesome. Now, on the Photos app, we had an update last beta where they have basically added the progressive blur right here at the top. Now it's actually less dark and it looks much better. So If you're using the Photos app, you see that dark part right there. Now it's actually a bit lighter. It looks much better. Now Apple has also fixed a ton of things with iOS 27 with this beta. They have fixed the Safari tab bar randomly disappearing. Shortcuts now can actually read and write with the Health app, and also they have fixed a problem with the Mail app where it would basically crash when dragging email. So if you have actually had any of those problems on iOS 27, they will be fixed with this beta. Now, where Apple keeps actually surprising me with iOS 27 is the performance. Just take a look at this score. Again, we have beaten the last beta, and it's just one day since I have installed this, not even one day since I have installed this on my device, meaning that the performance should be even better in the next few days. So 3,859 on the single core score, while we have an insane multi-core score here at 10,120. I never had such a good score on any of my devices on any iOS version. This is the best that I have gotten from the iPhone 17 Pro Max, and it's a beta 6 of iOS 27. Again, iOS 27 is just amazing when it comes to battery and also performance. I can't wait for this to be out for the public. I know most users will actually be very satisfied with this update. Finally, Apple has delivered an update that doesn't include some really flashy features and have a crappy battery. It does have some really cool features, but they have focused on the stability, performance, and battery, and this what will make a great update. Talking about the battery, here we have the battery times for the last few days. Of course, these all will be on beta 5 because we have just installed the beta 6 and we have yet to see how it will perform, but today is looking really good. You can see almost 5 hours there with 42% battery usage. But right here you can see with, again, 98% battery usage, 8 hours 12 minutes, 84, 8 hours and a half right there, almost 7 hours with 81, 80, 9 hours 12 minutes. It's actually looking really good. Again, this is beta 5, and I think beta 6 will be much better. We're going to take a look at this in a few days and see how it actually performs. So what's next for iOS 27? Well, as I said, we're now on a weekly schedule. The 24th most likely will be beta 7, and then we'll have to wait and see. The iPhone event will most likely be on the 9th, so it happens that Apple might actually not release another beta after beta 7, and all that based on the build number of this beta ending with a B. So if they do release it, then they will release it on the 31st. If not, then the RC will come out on the 9th after the iPhone event, and of course unchanged stays the final release date, which in my opinion is September 14th. So that's basically it for iOS 27 betas. Also, Apple has released iOS 26.6.1, that's yesterday, so I do suggest that everyone running iOS 26 on their device goes ahead and updates to the new iOS 26.6.1. It's a small update, but it's of course very important. And if you even don't have iOS 26 on your device, make sure you install it. It is actually really important as it will prepare your device for the new iOS 27. So that's basically it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and found it helpful. If you did, smash that like button and subscribe for more, and I'll see you on the next one.